we will build India's first superbike.
You entered a knockout competition.
You got one shot, you got one vehicle, and you got to make that work. The stakes are much higher.
Man, this sounds like a killer challenge.
Seemed pretty outrageous.
If they can't beat that, you're going to have a bit of egg on your face.
We are serious players and we are here to be. India is actually going to push innovation forward in this electric age.
India, after independence, it was a closed economy. The result of a closed economy, you had bikes that were slightly bigger bikes, not very efficient, not very reliable. So when the economy opened up and all the Japanese commuter bikes came in, they wiped these big bikes out. Then you had the ubiquitous Bajaj Chetak with a focus on performance, lifestyle and emotion. And understanding what the Indian consumer wants. I think it's all about innovation and agility in this market. In terms of technology, there have been no real big leaps or game-changing tech.
When it comes to performance, when it comes to really pushing the limits in terms of power, it hasn't been done.
It's very hard to find things that are made in India. So we wanted to change that perception, especially in the mobility segment. Nobody wants lukewarm. Everybody wants something hot. Everybody wants something 100 times better, 100 times faster. And that's what makes a difference. That is the sign of a disruptor.
In this industry where pretty much everyone has stagnated and ceded ground to East and West, we are here to tell people that India is not just going to be the world's workshop for value engineering. India is actually going to push innovation forward in this electric age.
The rise of EVs is inevitable. That's the only way you can control carbon emissions. And what electrification has done, it's given a level playing field for all brands, new brands, startups, all to jump in and kind of be a part of this race. Not been easy, I'll be honest. I think legacy manufacturers can hit back.
Now, considering that the market is going to come up with these electric motorcycles, what is your thought on bringing one to market?
While scooters and motorcycles will both be popular, scooters in the electric format hold far greater potential than do motorcycles. That's why, there's nothing ultra about the sale of Ultraviolette.
What the hell's happening, right? I mean, why are we catching a stray bullet here?
So we have to give a serious response. And also we have a serious product, the F99.
The sheer outrageous design of the F99 and the amount of tech that had been packaged together. A very novel, engaging, exciting experience on a motorcycle. We wanted to make an emphatic statement. We, in fact, can build India's most advanced and fastest motorcycle. In fact, why don't we make it a little interesting?
Sure, absolutely.
It was rather impulsive. I can't say I had any expectation. It was a little bit of confidence in our tech and, of course, the angst as to why a young company doing remarkable innovation is being questioned about aspects that are too early in the day to be questioned about. We're going to be there right in the backyards of Bajaj Auto at a race format event in about 90 days' time at Ambi Valley.
Wow, fantastic.
And we are bringing the best of what we've got.
Absolutely.
Right, in terms of design, tech, performance coming together.
Right.
And we definitely invite Bajaj Auto to bring the best of what they've got in terms of what Indian R&D over the years has resulted in.
Right.
And I think a simple race format should probably give the answers to who's really, with limited resources and capital, who's really pushing the boundaries of what Indian engineering can truly achieve. And I'd probably leave it at that.
Wow.
Well, it's good that you've had two-wheeler giants acknowledging startups. So clearly they are on the radar. And I think that in itself is some sort of validation that, the work they're doing deserves merit and to be noticed. But asking someone to do a head-to-head on the track, that's something I've not heard of before.
The moment of the afternoon, the unveil of the Ultraviolette F99 factory racing platform.
A few hours ago, before that announcement, we had briefly discussed what the project status is, how is it going, is it coming along, and I'd all given thumbs up because there was not really a deadline per se.
Ultraviolette is going after two massive records in India. The first being the top speed record for the fastest ever Indian-made motorcycle, and the second is the top speed record for the fastest quarter mile set by an Indian motorcycle at the Valley Run, and all of this is going to pan out in the next 90 days or so.
As an engineer, that meant putting something to test, putting something to win without even having it. Things are going on as per plan. It's, of course, not meant to be at that timeline. We didn't have an F99.